Yourself a cup of coffee, get settled in. We are back. We are back today. Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know you are here. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, happy Monday. What is going on, my friend? There, I got the music down. Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know you are here. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? Happy Monday. What is going on this fine Monday morning? It is week 2, business week 2 of 2021. Sean is here somewhat, he says. Good stuff. Well, I am glad to have you guys here. I, as you know, took a little bit of a break and we are back this week. I will not be daily, but we're going to be back on. Hey, good morning, Garth. I'm going to probably do Monday, Friday. We'll see how that works out. If you guys can join me Monday, Friday, I would absolutely love to have you. Tell me a little bit about your weekend. Drop me a note in the comments. Tell me what is going on in your life. Today's theme, today's thought, today's topic is all about yes, you can. And that really comes back to my role as a Suzanne. How are you? Happy Monday, my friend. You know what? You and I need to have a cup of coffee. I haven't chatted with you in a very long time. It is good to see you on here. Like I said, today's theme, today's topic is yes, you can. As a business coach, as a performance coach, as a guy that does keynote speaking, I am often a fairly staunch cheerleader for the people that I work with. And I recognize that some days you also have to learn to be a good cheerleader for yourself. So today, that's what we're going to talk about a little bit, about how do we be a cheerleader for ourselves? How do we get that confidence to boldly move forward and do those kinds of things that we want to do? Because yes, you can build the life of your dreams. And I want to share a little bit of a story with you. Suzanne, drop me a note. Let me know what's going on. I would love to have some conversation with you guys, more than me just rambling. But I want to share with you a little bit of a story of a person who reached out to me. I've known for probably 5-6 years, reached out to me maybe 2 years ago and asked me the question. She was in a good, comfortable job, but really wasn't living their passion, wasn't living their dreams, was kind of just getting by. And they reached out to me and said, do you think that I can reinvent myself at my age? And I would guess they were probably late 40s, maybe even 50 at that time. But we're obviously feeling a bit of an itch, feeling a bit of a desire to make a change, but also feeling a little bit like, I'm 30 years into my career. Is it really feasible for somebody at my age to make a change? Can I actually do this? And my answer is a resounding yes, you fucking can. Absolutely, you can. Yes, we can, Jamie says. And it's hard to wrap your head around. And even for me, again, if you guys have followed my story, you know I built up a very successful business over the last 17 years and walked away from it in December of 2019. At the age of 50, I just said, you know what? It's time for me to move on. I've given all I can at that sort of venture in my life, and it was time for me to make a change. It was time for me to do different. Was there doubt? Is there doubt? Of course there is. There is always these doubts that come up. And of course, last year, the beginning of the year, selling your business to move into the world of professional speaking and events. As we well know, maybe not the best timing to do that, as the world kind of shut down for COVID and we had no more live events. So as a speaker, I had to learn to pivot. Could I still do it? Absolutely, I could do it. I just had to make that choice. I had to have that confidence. I had to give myself that pep talk. Mike, can you really do that? At 50 years old, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking? And the answer again is a resounding yes, you can. It's about being intentional. And this is why I created my Lifestyle by Design workshop, not to make this into a big sales pitch, but it's absolutely a sales pitch. If you're interested, shoot me a note, drop me a comment. I will direct you some resources. But this is exactly why I created my Lifestyle by Design program, so that those of you that are interested in creating a life by design rather than by default, I can help you do that. And the fact of the matter is, you don't need me to do that. You can do that on your own. We all have the ability to do it. We all have the option to do it. We all just need to take that step, to have that courage, to step off that cliff and trust that that bridge is there. Oh, wait. I now intend to be a voiceover artist. Yes, Jamie, I love it. I love it. So what does that look like? What steps do you need to take in order to be a voiceover artist? I love that. I've actually really enjoyed, I'm recording my Audible right now. I'm recording, this is why it is bent and So my objective, one of the milestones I plan to hit, is by having this Audible book recorded by January 31st. Is the objective to have this ready to go to upload to Audible, so that you guys, if you are interested, have the ability to purchase my book, not only in hard copy, print copy, but you can also get it on Audible. And I wanted my voice to be reading it, because if you've read any of my work, you know that I write like I talk. I'm a very conversational writer, and I just thought it would be absolutely appropriate for me to be the one that read this. I am just going to pop over here and make sure I'm catching all of your comments. And yes, I can. Yes, I can. Jamie says, I've emptied my closet to build a sound room. I have a mic and a PC ready for it. Nice. Nice. Yes, you can, Jamie. Yes, you absolutely can. I love this. So drop me a note in the comments, guys. Let me know, what are some of the things that you would like your life to look like? How would you like your life to shape up? If we're looking back at the end of 2021, what do you want to say? Who do you want to say you were? Again, if you followed my work, you know that I am much more about who you are rather than what you've accomplished. In my mind, the biggest measure of success for me is, have I shown up as my true and authentic self? Have I made an impact in this world? Obviously, I have some milestones. I have some goals I want to hit. I just outlined one of them, and that is to have that Audible book done by the end of this month. And of course, I've got my daily list of things that I'm going to accomplish. Sean wants to get his, he got his Zen room done. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we managed to get a bunch of renovations done around the house here. My wonderful and amazing partner, Michelle, is incredibly handy. We don't live together, but she spent some time at my place over the holidays, and we ended up doing all three of my bathrooms. It's funny how this starts. This started because I bought a water pick, a water flosser, and the base of it is fairly big. It's about that big. And I just didn't have the counter space in my bathroom, in my ensuite, because I just had a sink sitting there and no countertop. So that's what started me down this path of needing more space for my water pick. So we ended up renovating my bathroom, paint, new cabinets, new sink, ripped out the old stuff, put in the new, painted the walls, patched everything up, which then led to my second bathroom being done, which then led to my third bathroom being done, which then led to my laundry room being done. So we managed to renovate 4 different spaces in my house over the holiday season. It was absolutely incredible. Monica says, I've got something in my way here. It's causing me grief. Monica says, my daughter is listening to an Audible and the author adds in personal comments to explain and elaborate on certain areas. It's cool and makes you feel a connection to the author. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it, Monica? It's funny because my sound editor is coming back to me and asking how perfect I want to make it, cutting out some of the ums and ahs and the little stutters that we all make when we're speaking live. And I did go back to him and say, you know what? I think we can leave some of those mistakes in there, sort of the double speak when we do things like that. We can certainly edit those out and make them pitch perfect, but you do lose a little bit of something because it isn't quite the same. So I haven't strayed too far from the actual contents of the book. I haven't done a lot of commentary, but I'm kind of tempted. And you're right, Monica, it does create this connection with the author. Hopefully it creates this connection with the author that you guys will appreciate and enjoy. For me, it's been a lot of fun. So when Jamie talks about being a voiceover artist, I absolutely love that. I still need a little bit of sound dampening in this room, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And I've got a couple of different microphones. I can add my second mic, which will add some weird kind of ambience because it's way in the back. But then I can mute that and away we go. So I do love the idea. So again, coming back to the yes, you can. If you've been thinking about branching out, if you've been thinking about starting that side hustle, if you've been thinking about adding something to your routine, getting on a fitness program, getting on a eating better program, getting on a new business program, getting on a promotion program, whatever it is that you are looking for, you can absolutely fucking do it. I am here to tell you that 100%. Look, I got to tell you, if a guy like me can do all the things that I have managed to do in my life, you absolutely can do those things that you want to do without question, without hesitation. All it takes is a commitment to being intentional with your actions. And that can be harder, easier said than done. It can be harder to do than it is to say. But again, it's really not about motivation. It's not about finding the motivation. It's about being disciplined and doing it. And just waking up every single morning, taking that one little step. It doesn't have to be a massive step. It just has to be a step. In the ultramarathon world, we talk about relentless forward progress. Every little step forward, even when you feel like you cannot run anymore, when you're 90 miles into a 100-miler and your legs are screaming at you and your mind is screaming at you and your body is telling you that, dude, you've been running for 24 freaking hours. Enough already. It's time to stop. Then all you have to do is just continue to take one step forward. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So again, what is that thing that you've been sitting on the fence about? What is that thing that you've been contemplating, debating, and wondering, can I really do that? Can I really do that thing? What is that thing? Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know what that thing is for you, and I can guarantee you can do it. There is no question. It's about getting intentional. It's about writing it down. Again, drop me a note in the comments. Maybe that's the step you need to take right now, is to publicly say, this is what I want to do, Mike. This is the path I want to take. This is the direction that I need to go in my life. Be intentional. Take that first step. You don't have to have all the steps figured out. All you have to do is figure out what that next step is. And maybe the first step for you is just articulating that out loud, saying it to your screen, If you're not quite ready to type it in the comment box, that's fine. Can you say it out loud? Can you say it out loud? What is it you want to do? What is that pivot in your life? How do you want to show up in this world? Who do you want to be? How do you want to impact others? I can help you. I got to pop these up here. Kathleen, hey, I'm live. Yes, Kathleen, I think I'm going to take your recommendation or your request. I'm going to shoot for Monday, Fridays. My hope is Mondays I can do a bit of a monologue, get things fired up for the week, get myself excited, get you guys excited. And Fridays, my hope is I can bring a guest on. One of my favorite creators is a fellow by the name of Levi Allen. He is an adventure filmmaker. I did a filmmaking workshop with him out on the West Coast on a sailboat for 5 days year before, 2019 already. He has agreed to come on. I don't know when we'll get him on. He lives in his van with his wife and their brand new little baby. So I want to get him on and talk about fatherhood. As a new dad, I want to talk to him. So I'm hopeful that I'll get him on sometime very soon. Jason Wasser, our relationship expert, I'm hoping to have him back. He's agreed to come back. We just got to find a time that works for both of us. So yeah, lots of things cooking for the show for 2021. The show isn't going away. I just cannot commit to doing it daily. I think it loses some value when it's just always there. So again, I want to be more intentional, more purposeful with what I'm doing with this show. I will continue to show up every single week. I will continue to show up and do my best to be prepared, to be focused, to give you a message, but really just build that connection with you guys, because that is what I thrive on. I absolutely freaking love it. Absolutely love it. And I have missed it this last week. Yeah, I'm fired up today. I got up at 5:30 this morning, was on the treadmill, got my 11-kilometer run done. I've taken a couple of weeks off. I've been having some troubles with my shins. So I am back on track, I hope, because I have a 100-miler come July 10th, the Sinister 7 100-miler, and I am so stoked about doing that. So again, talking about, I got this thing that is in the way. Paula, good morning. How are you, my friend? So yeah, I've got this, again, talking about things that you thought you couldn't do. There was a time when I would have told you there's no way in hell I could run 100 miles. And I've done it. I've done it, and I will do it again. And again, maybe 100-miler isn't on your bucket list. Maybe it's not something that you're excited to do, but whatever that thing is, you can absolutely do it. Hey, how are you, my friend? Again, I've got this stupid little thing over top, so I can't see all these comments properly. That's why I keep popping them up on the screen. But Carrie, it is good to see you. We haven't chatted in a while on here, so it's good to see you guys. Good to see you. Jamie says, good job, keep up the great work. Great example. I hope so. That is my goal, is my objective, is to be an example, to help inspire, to help create that commitment that you guys need to move forward. It's what I do with my clients. It's what I aspire to be. It's who I aspire to be every single day. So again, coming back to that story that I started with, that individual that reached out to me and said, again, 2 years ago or so, it was maybe even 3 years ago, is it possible for me to reinvent myself at the age of, again, 48, 49, whatever it was she was sitting at? And I said, absolutely yes. Now, flash forward to today, she's reached out and hired me directly. So we work together one-on-one. She has taken what was an idea, that question, do you think I can reinvent myself? And she has created a multiple six-figure business out of nothing. out of nothing. And this year, we are going to take that and we are going to expand that. And we are going to multiply that in a big, big way. So I'm super excited that she's taken the leap. She's done the thing and she's starting to see the dividends of that pay off and realizing that, you know what, this can be more than a side hustle. This is an actual viable business. She has worked with me to take it to that next level. So now, again, it's about being intentional. She threw it out there. She did her thing. It's being successful. But now how do we take it to that next level? Well, we do that by being intentional about each and every step along the way, creating processes, designing products for her customers, and designing ways of delivering those so that that level of service is consistent, and away we go. Kathleen says she just texted Ann to let her know. Hope I tagged her in my post, hoping to grab her. So I meant to post earlier and grab her. So thank you, Kathleen. Paula, thank you, Paula. I really appreciate you. Paula and I have worked together over many, many, many years. And Paula's another one that's gone out and sort of chased what she's looking for, moved across the country and chasing her passion. So that is awesome to see. All right, my friends, I have rambled for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's time for me to go make some beautiful shit happen. How about you? Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know what you are going to do today to move things forward, to be intentional, to build that life by design that you want to live. And if there is any way that I can help you, reach out, drop me a note in the comments, send me a direct message, send me an email, mike@mikecameron.ca. I am always, always happy to help out wherever I can. All right, my friends, as always, continue to make beautiful shit happen. And we will see you. I'll be back on Friday. I will commit to that. So we will see you Friday morning at 8:30. All right, friends, take care.